theoretically be put in any, or is there only a select few?
She can be put in any of the 3 mechs you can choose from. It's just that she's not as good in the super one.
Yeah. I imagine the super one's really flashy and whatnot.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Exactly, it's a super robo. It's not just a regular robo, it's ascended past that level.
When I finally get to using that mech, I think you'll actually really like it, Ryan.
What is that?
I can't spoil it for you.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say you'll see. Okay.
JC, how dare you like Pepsi more than Coke?
I know, right? What the fuck?
I can go either way, but I prefer Coke.
That is because you actually have taste.
Well, if I didn't, then I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So that new Super Robot Wars game.
Yeah, Z3 Part 2. Good stuff.
You said it was coming out on PS3 and Vita, right?
Yep.
So that'll be the fun. Hopefully it'll have good graphics.
It does.
Have we seen any like screenshots of it yet, or is it still like promotional stuff?
Just promotional stuff so far.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to start defending. Fucking... The Archangel's getting pounded.
My Archangel needs food badly.
Shut up.
He does look like he's low on health, though. Or she, or it.
Alright, so how do we fix that? Like that.
Oh, cool.
So,
It's funny how, like, in these kind of games, or any game with any sort of strategic thing, you're getting, like, pounded. And, like, you might have, like, a healing item that only does, like, a percentage, but then you've got, like, oh, yeah, I've got, like, that one thing, or that spell that'll heal, like, nearly all of it.
okay. Oh, I can only hit one of the bosses. Well, if that's the case, then I might as well power up. Okay.
Charging your energies.
Kinda.
Is there anything that this game is lacking that you wish it had?
Not that I can really think of. I wish Seed wasn't in it. But other than that...
I looked up some video because after watching so many episodes of the stream and a few times I've been on it, I got kind of interested in Kira's Gundam. And I'm just like, oh, maybe I should play as him in Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I don't think he uses the Sword Strike Gundam or whatever it's called in those games.
Yeah, probably not. He probably uses the mech he gets in Seed Destiny.
I think that might be it. Yeah. Hello, Starman27.
He prefers to be called Zealous Wilder.
Hi, Zealous Wilder.
No, Ryan, I was being facetious.
I think I'm gonna call him Zealous Man from now on.
Why?
Hi, Starman. I'm on to you. You're not really Starman27. You're the original.
Oh no.
Dragon Gundam. Oh, Sai. Yeah, I remember her. Him.
Yeah, I was about to say her, the fuck.
Yeah, like my brain. I was gonna say my brain auto-corrected, but it was more like an auto-incorrect. I haven't watched I need... The DVDs in particular are very, expensive on Amazon, I found.
Yes, they are.
And it's unfortunate because there are only 2 sets. Argo's the guy who had the bomb on his chest, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember him. Oh, man. They should put G Gundam back on Toonami.
They should.
Like, just for old time's sake.
It's a great show. It's a shame that Domon's voice actor retired.
Yeah. I think he's a doctor now.
Yep. Which means that X won't have that fabulous voice anymore either.
Yeah. I noticed... It's kind of funny how they didn't even get Lucas Gilbertson back for Marvel vs. Capcom, because, you know, he still voice acts, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I guess... Because since he's Canadian, I guess it would have been hard to schedule him, maybe.
I just don't think John Young Bosch was a good fit.
He grew on me a little bit, I think. I felt like if you needed someone to just quickly replace him, and then Lucas would come back, I can kind of see that, but I miss Lucas and his sexy voice. No, they prefer John Young Bosch. Yeah, they probably do. They prefer Mr. Jib.
How are you gonna feel when people start calling you nicknames like that, Ryan?
Well, you call me Ryan now.
Well, yes, but that's me.
And Ryo calls you, and Ryo calls me Rye Dog. Sometimes.
Yeah. Do you remember Chibbity?
Chibbity?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Oh, how could you forget about the best character?
In G Gundam?
Yes! Chibbity's the best!
I remembered Mr. Asia. Because I remember after they do, like, look, the sky is burning red thing, Dumon, like, cried on his fist.
Yeah.
And I remembered Dumon, obviously, and the girl, and Saisaichi, and the bomb guy. But no, I didn't remember Mr. Football Player Gundam.
How dare you, Ryan? How dare you?
Hmm.
You disappoint me.
With his little boxing gloves thing on his shoulders, he kind of makes me think of a football player.
Well, yeah, that's the idea.
Is he Tim Tebow in Gundam form?
He's a surfing, boxing, football playing cowboy. If you want to know.
So
what
he's basically a jock. A jock with a cowboy twist.
Yes, he's fucking awesome. And don't you dare think otherwise. Okay.
Do you know Kira? Well, I mean, Light was Kira, but I think he's dead now. So,
Shut up,
I guess you could say I knew him.
Ryan, shut up! Oh my god.
Starman, if you're asking if I've seen Gundam Seed, yeah, I've seen a few episodes. I never really got into it. That's kind of where I stopped paying too much attention to Gundam, because although I wasn't really into it, I did watch a little bit of it when it was on the Tsunamis. So.
Here, I'm sure you remember this, Ryan.
God Gundam.
No, Burning Gundam.
Domon. Oh yeah, he returned old. Yeah. Tells me to grasp victory. Huh. I like tells me to defeat you better than tells me to grasp victory.
Yeah, but that's Shining Gundam only. I prefer the Shining Gundam over the Burning Gundam, personally.
Yeah. You should go to um, Mark Gotha's office and get a checkup.
So I can get Shining fingered in the anus.
I wonder how many anime fans have him as their doctor, and he's all like, "Hey, can you do the whole shining finger thing?" He's like, "Oh."
He's just like, can you not? He's just like, jeez.
Here, I brought some gold paint if you want to, get more into character. Who are you referring to when you said emo boy?
I think he's referring to Shin from Seed Destiny.
Huh?
That's just my guess.
I barely remember. I think Seed Destiny is where I'm just like, I'm done.
Seed
Like,
Destiny's pretty crap, so I don't blame you there.
I mean, I haven't seen enough of it to really whatchamahoo's it have an opinion, but I'm
sorry, but no.
I don't have words for it.
That's fine.
Did you reload your save?
I did, because I thought I had forgotten to use something, but then it turned out I did use it.
Have you ever because you're playing this on emulator, have you ever done the save state but then accidentally die and then forget to load your save state so it loads you back?
No, I haven't done that yet. But now that you said it, I probably will, jerk.
I think that happened to me during my Legacy of Goku 2 Let's Play. Because I also do mine on emulator just for easy recording.
Thank the husband and wife. Yeah, basically.
Misses. Yeah. But, I don't know, from what I've seen of Kira, I feel like he may have had potential. So if I ever watch Seed, I don't know.
If you ever, for some reason, want to watch Seed again, just stick to the compilation movies. That's all I'm going to tell you. Alright, so I have to be right here to do it.
I never did get the Domon figure that they did where he's in like his Gundam suit that he's in when he's piloting. And it's kind of cool because he comes with like this, the burning hands and whatnot.
Yeah.
And or like a laser sword. Like sort of like a spirit sword kind of thing.
Neat.
As an accessory.
I wonder. Let's move you over here.
Like Nova, worst show ever.
Starman, have you even watched Dan Cougar Nova yet? I'm curious. Super Husbando Wars, Jay. You would say that, Sheena. I'm trying to think of how I can not overkill this guy.
Why do you want to not overkill him?
Because I want to kill all 3 bosses at once, because I know I can do it. So, I guess the Archangel's the best way to do that. 1-up and rage quit. Yeah, I told you it was terrible. But you didn't believe me!
Yeah.
Ryan's like, yeah, totally. Thank you for trying to back me up, Ryan. I appreciate it.
I often don't rage quit. Well, there's this one show called Hanasaku Iroha that I rage quit after episode 9.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do tell.
It's this anime about this girl who goes to work for an old-fashioned Japanese hotel, and I just didn't really understand the characters. their actions and what they were saying. Like I didn't really understand why they were acting the way they were. I felt if I watch it again, I probably will understand now. But like there's this one where like the main chick, she feels like these two girls that she knows, they're like her good friends, and her way of expressing that is to make their least favorite food.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I get that, like, okay, she's trying to express that she likes them, but I mean, I don't know. It seemed a little too high caliber for its own good.
Too deep for me. I can't do it.
Too deep for me. Rage quit on some anime. Starman, what anime have you rage quit on?
Other than Dan Cougar Nova, obviously.
Yeah, other than Dan Cougar Nova. Too deep 5 me.
This bastard didn't move, really. Okay, it's a good thing I moved her down here then, because look at that. I got them all in my sights.
Right.
However, I now know that this guy has fucking HP regen. That's great. So I know who I can tickle him with. We're gonna use Julia.
Super gals.
Oh god, Super Gals is terrible. Oh Jesus. Ryo's told me about that one. That's just oof. I feel sorry for you having to watch Super Gals. Look at all this.
Sheena's emoticon.
Yeah.
Hi.
And no, Julia doesn't share pilot stats with Gale. It sucks. So, yeah.
But they're like best friends.
Anyway, because some people weren't here to see it, you're gonna see something incredible. Soul. Strike.
Yeah. I haven't seen Super Gals, but I watched the trailer for it on I think it was one of the Elton Juggler DVDs I have.
Alright, check this out, everybody. You too, Ryan.
I'm looking.
Good.
I kind of have to be watching the stream in order to commentate.
You're not getting away from me.
To me, it looked like she killed him
Wow.
with lights.
Wow, that didn't kill any of them, really? Even though I used Soul? That's actually really shocking, all things considered. Okay. So I know what I need to do then. I actually need to hit him with something really, really weak. How about a Rose Screamer? Does that work?
A Rose Screamer.
Yeah. Alright.
It's like she holds out a rose, and the rose is just like, ah!
I know, Ixtalungs!
Ixer lungs.
No, not Ixerlungs. That'd be weird.
So, an Ixer's lungs
No, shut up.
are diabolical.
Well, yes, you saw the first OVA. Fuck you! You're not allowed to dodge that. No, I'm not having that. we need this. We need this, okay?
This reminds me of a Deceased Crab Let's Play where he would like mess up and he would load the save state like multiple times.
It did no damage anyway.
Turns into Goku.
It did no damage anyway. It did. Why do I try? Why do I bother?
Starman, I have to ask, do you like Dragon Ball Z?
No, I like Strike Witches.
I hope
How will you? What would you say? How would you feel if he'd said that? If he
Well,
was,
then, I suppose that would be the first of a few other questions like, do you download anime music? Have you ever heard of Gendo? Do you go on the chat room? What's your username on there? Green, Ikitos, and Squid Girl Kogios. I can understand.
wow, all of those are terrible. Jesus Christ.
Squid Girl, I saw an episode of. Yo, this oh boy.
I missed the one that I wanted to hit the most. Okay.
I think Code Geass is okay, but I am not pleased with the difficulty it is that has been to find R2 on DVD. Because it's either really expensive, or it's out of stock, or it's just like the volume collection,
Alright.
which I'd prefer not to get because it's going to take up a lot of space.
Yeah. Here. This should... Oh, that's why. Why does he have 25%? That is weird. Code Geass was horrible. No, we're not playing that. Oh, whoop, my bad. Wrong one. And it just gets worse. Just gets worse.
Did you forget what save state it was?
No, it's just...
After episode 20, it went downhill for... I can understand that. Isn't that around the time when Lelouch became, like, the king or whatever?
Yeah, but why, Stan? Look, dude, I know this is stupid and cheesy, but, like... I really want to hit this guy, okay?
Starman, it came from Mega Man
Okay,
4.
fine, I guess I'm not going to. Okay. So I need someone to just tap... I need someone to cherry tap him.
I bet Mazinger's going like...
I know who can cherry tap him. AG. AG can do it.
Eiji Aonuma? One of the people who work on Zelda?
No, shut up. Alright.
They should make a game, a Super Robot Wars, where random video game developers are piloting mechs. They can include Hideo Baba if they want.
That would be interesting. Okay. That's done. So, now I need you to use cheer.
You can do it!
Now. Fucking die. I'll accept that one asshole in the water. I don't care. 2 out of 3 is not bad. I'll take it.
Ryan, what are your thoughts on 3DS remake of Majora's Mask? I think it's... I never did get Ocarina of Time on 3DS, but I like Majora's Mask, so I might pick that up. I'm not really into Zelda that much, which is weird, because I'm interested in Hyrule Warriors, and I like playing as Link in Super Smash Bros. And in Soul Calibur. And I probably would have if he was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance like he was supposed to be. But I think it's cool that they're bringing it to 3DS. I think the 3DS is a very nice system. Burning Finger! I only saw one episode of Squid Girl, and I thought it was, oh, the dub. Yeah, I haven't seen the dub. It was like one of Media Blaster's, like, last attempts at dubbing something. And apparently they're trying to come back, but they lost the rights to Berserk as well, which is sad. And they probably lost the rights to Rurouni Kenshin as well. The 2 shows that made them relevant. But watch for 5 minutes and just said no. Yeah. I saw one episode and I thought it was okay, but I kind of like the lighthearted sort of slice of life slash school life slash fan servicey shows. Because I watch a lot of shows with like action, and or those are my preferred shows. And for me, those shows are very. You have to really pay attention to those a lot of times, especially if you're trying to analyze it for plot. And I feel like these slice of life shows are just a very easy watch since there's not too much going on. That's why would be my favorite double. Yeah, ADV. Yeah. They're Sentai now, and Stan and I, when we interviewed Eilish Guardiola, we kept asking about, or I kept asking him about, like, are you bringing back Saint Seiya? And they're trying to. When I say they, I mean other people. Kigali. Kigali, man the fuck up! He just slaps her. Ruri, my waifu. Even though Ixer's my waifu. And Marue, or Maru, or whatever, however you say her name. Hiyama's... Every character in this game is my waifu and husbando, I've decided.
Even fucking Flay?
Flay?
Yes, from Seed.
Has she been flayed yet?
No.
Well...
But if you say yes, Ryan, I swear to God, you're dead to me.
I'll have to see her. I want to say no.
Say no. Save yourself the trouble.
To make you happy. But since I haven't seen her, I don't feel like it's fair. That harem, though. Yeah. Harem shows are okay, but if they have more to it than just the harem. Like Negima and, I guess, the first Tenchi Muyo. Or I guess retro Tenchi Muyo, I'll say. I haven't seen, like, the more modern stuff. Like Tenchi Muyo goes to church, and Tenchi Muyo buys a TV from Best Buy.
You've seen Full Metal Panic, JC? I still say this stage, even though it's pretty awesome that you get your upgrades like Final Dan Cougar and whatnot, the ending of it still doesn't make any sense, because just a bunch of fucking grunts show up. Who cares? Like, I could destroy all of them, no problem. And yet we're supposed to believe they caused us to run. Fuck that.
I like to pretend that in Crisis Core, at the end, Zack could have taken on all those soldiers.
Thing is, you could, because really, they're not a threat. Like,
yeah.
Think about it. Throughout that entire game, Zack killed God. Okay?
Right.
So what the fuck are some soldiers supposed to do? Fuck, I hate Crisis Core. God damn.
I mean, I get from the standpoint that by the end of it, he was pretty weak. But I'm like, no, let me change history. Let me save Zack. I still have that Zack figure. He's posed next to Mila, holding his sword aloft, being all like, I'm gonna pray to Angeal.
Zack is better than Cloud. That depends on which Cloud you're fucking talking about, but anyway.
Are we talking about emo Cloud from Advent Children?
Fuck that.
Like, I thought Advent Children was okay, but like Cloud being so emo was just like, that wasn't really how I saw him.
No, he wasn't like that at all. In fact, in the original 7, he was a showy jackass.
Yeah, I remember that too, because like in the beginning he was all like, I just want to get this over with. I'm like, okay, Cloud.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
But no, people for some reason wanted him to be an emo git, so...
Aerith!
Yeah, well... I bet Sheena was happy when Aerith died.
I feel like when I eventually finish Final Fantasy... When I finish Final Fantasy VII, because I still need to, even though I'm very well aware of the whole Aerith thing, I feel like when I see it, it'll hurt me.
It more pissed me off than anything.
Were you mad at Sephiroth?
No, I was mad that I had Aerith on my team throughout the entire game and they just fucking killed her, so all that time went to waste.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Tifa. He says she's put on a pretty girl. They should probably, they might as well remake 7.
Everyone was so upset about that announcement. I laughed. I laughed.
It's kind of funny, too, because, like, of course they're going to put it on PS4. It's on PS3 and Vita and PSP. Why wouldn't they put it on PS4? If I do play it, or when I do play it, I need to get Vincent on my party, because I like Vincent. He's my best friend.
You would say that.
And I have the, I've got the old figure of him where his coat isn't articulated, so it's actually kind of hard to pose him. I'm aware there's another figure that, even though they market it as Advent Children, it looks more like Dirge Cerberus. With the whole gothic way his cloak is, and plus just the way the paint is on the figure, how it looks kind of, oily. So. You like the Final Fantasy VIII ending, Starman? Is Final Fantasy VIII your favorite Final Fantasy game?
Final Fantasy VIII sucks.
Is Squall your hero, Starman?
I would certainly hope not.
Do you have an action figure of him? One does exist.
I know.
It's the Cydia version too, it's funny.
Okay, so... Here's what we gotta do. No, not put Julia somewhere else. It's my favorite screw you stand. Whatever, JC! I don't give a shit. I fucking hate FF8.
I don't really have a favorite Final Fantasy yet, but I feel like it's a tie right now between 7 and 5. 8 and 10 are my favorites.
10 is awesome.